Hey, YouTube family and GN subs, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful week. We have a lot of updates, breaking news from both USCIS as well as State Department. So stick in here. Here's what we're going to cover. We're showing you, give you a little introductory teaser, and we have a lot to get to. Hey, you can get me at hrg@graylaw.com. Go to my website, graylaw.com, see what I do, see who I represent, and hey, let's get at it. A lot to unpack today. Hey, we got a lot of Valentine presents on February 14th. The BIA, okay? So the BIA is the appeals court for immigration, for USCIS, for the courts, for the immigration judges. You appeal cases to the BIA, and when the BIA makes a decision, it's called matter of, and then it'll give you the case. That is the law. That's what USCIS must follow. We got a big case out of the BIA. Previously, I talked about the 212A9 bar, 3 or 10-year bar, whereby if you've entered the country illegally, you're subject to the bar, you depart, and you re-enter the U.S., usually you have to wait outside the 3 or the 10-year bar. Well, there was a court case previously, right, that we talked about that said you can wait inside the U.S. Well, the BIA just made a decision which makes this law. Here's how it works. Let's say you had a 10-year visa in your passport, B1, B2 visa. The initial entries, you came the first or second year, you overstayed a year or more, you departed, so you're subject to the 10-year bar. Let's say on that same visa, you re-entered the U.S., let's say 5 years later, visa was still valid, legal entry. You can now wait in the U.S. for 10 years, file for waiver, adjustment of status, and pick up the green card here in the U.S. It's law now, folks. I put a link in the description box below that sends you directly to the BIA case. Check it out. It's good stuff. All right, a bit of good news for CSPA for those who are aging out 21. USCIS, new policy, February 16th, 2023. Great policy, all right? Here's what you need to do. You need to go to my previous video on CSPA, get up to date, all right? Because I don't have a whole, 15 minutes to discuss it here, but here's the good news. Generally, the way CSPA works is the date that your visa is available, you take the child's age on that date, and you subtract the amount of time it took the petition to be approved, the I-130 petition to be approved, and then you have a fictional age. If that fictional age is under 21, then you still come along with your parents' application, even though you're over 21 years old, all right? That's generally called CSPA. Now, with CSPA, if you look at the visa bulletin, again, great video on visa bulletin, going to be going real fast here, but you have final action date, which is the actual priority date, and then you have filing date. The filing date is where you can actually file your case, your adjustment of status, or your consular processing forms. Filing date is usually before the final action date. So now the policy is you can use the filing date to determine the age. You're going to be a lot younger on the filing date that you would be on the final action date, which means a lot. They're counting maybe over 300,000 kids are going to benefit from this new policy. This new CSPA policy is going to really benefit nationals from India and China. Why? Because their waiting periods are so long. Sometimes the filing dates are years prior to the final action date, which is great. So the kids can be locked in. Great for Chinese nationals and Indian nationals. Great policy. CSPA, check it out. All right, we got another great Valentine gift from State Department this time. February 14, 2023, new policy. You can now mail your passport in from the U.S. to your consulate abroad to get your visa renewed in the passport. This was being done for E-visas and O-visas. Now they're expanding it to H's and L's. That's huge news, folks. I tell you, we got something really good from COVID because, now there's such a backlog in getting appointments at the consulate. This is going to be welcome news. H's and L's, do it. Send your passport in. Look at the instructions at your consulate, State Department. Go to state.gov, scroll down, find your consulate, see what the policy is on waiving interviews for H's and L's. Automatic stamps in passport's going to save you a lot of time and money, right? Those flights back home to India or China, etc., save you a lot of time. All right, a bit of good news from the Ninth Circuit. This is the Court of Appeals here in the West Side for California, Arizona, Washington, Oregon, etc. I call them the good states, right? Because we always get good news from our Ninth Circuit. So Trump terminated TPS for a lot of TPS individuals. That was appealed to a 3-judge panel who agreed to enjoin and enforce an injunction to terminate TPS status for a lot of individuals that were previously granted that status. Well, the Ninth Circuit just recently agreed to rehear those cases, right? And put a hold on that injunction, granting again TPS status. TPS has been great, folks. In the last, 6 months, as you can see, with all that's going on, hey, now the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, TPS can be granted on a humanitarian basis. Great news, great reinstatement. Ninth Circuit's going to fix it for us again. They always do, folks. So look for the latest update and policies. I'll keep you updated as well. A final bit of news that you need to know, folks. H1 season is here. H1 is a lottery, right? You file basically March 1st is the date to file. That's coming up quickly. One note. There is a new I-129 form that must be filed this year in 2023 in connection with the H-1. The I-129 is the form to file your H-1. There is a new form. If you file the old form, your case will be rejected and you probably won't get a number. So make sure you file with the new form. All right, YouTube family and GN subs, thanks so much for watching. Click below, like and subscribe. Hey, we're getting up there on subs. We're over 70,000. Help me out, folks. Let's get some more views and go to my playlist. It's totally revamped, awesome. Help you get really good information for free, how to do certain things. My B1, B2 is on fire. Everyone is watching. Views are increasing monthly. I'm up to maybe 140,000 views a month. It's great, all right? And I thank you. I thank you, my YouTube family and GN subs. You guys are awesome. We'll see you next time.